Imagine leaving over 100 people behind. Men, women and children. You come back 3 years later and they're all gone. No bodies, no signs of a fight and no explanation. Just one word carved into wood. CROATOAN. Welcome to the story of the Roanoke Colony. This isn't a legend, this isn't a conspiracy. This actually happened. And what makes it unsettling is this. We don't know if these people were killed or if they simply walked away and became something else entirely. In 1587, around 115 English settlers arrived on an island off the coast of what is now North Carolina. They were led by Governor John White. This wasn't meant to be temporary. They came to build a new life, a permanent English colony in the New World. Among them were families, including White's own daughter, who gave birth to a baby girl shortly after arriving. Her name was Virginia Dare. She became the first English child born in America. Everything about this colony signalled a new beginning, but almost immediately, things started going wrong. Supplies were running low. The land wasn't as forgiving as they'd hoped, and relationships with local tribes, they were uncertain. So John White made a decision. He would sail back to England for help, quickly gather supplies and return. Simple, right? But England had other problems. War broke out with Spain. Ships were needed for defence. The famous Spanish Armada was on its way. White couldn't return. Not for months, not for a year, but White had to wait a full 3 years before he was able to return. In 1590, White finally made it back. He reached the island, expecting to find the colony waiting. Instead, it was silent, completely abandoned. There were no bodies, no signs of a struggle, and no burned buildings. It was just empty. It was as if they had packed up and left. There was only one thing left behind, carved into a wooden post, CROATOAN, and carved into a nearby tree was the word crow. That was it. No explanation, no direction, just a word. Now, what does CROATOAN mean? Well, CROATOAN was the name of a nearby island. It was also the name of a local Native American tribe. White believed this wasn't a warning, but a message, a clue, a sign that the settlers had moved there, possibly willingly, possibly to survive. But he never made it to the island. Storms forced his ship away, and White never returned. So what happened? Well, the most likely explanation is also probably the least dramatic. The settlers could have possibly joined a local tribe, blended in, adapted, and over time lost their identity as an English colony. Other theories suggest things like starvation, disease, or even conflict. But there's no clear evidence of violence. There's no mass graves, no final stand, just absence. And that's what makes Roanoke different. Most mysteries leave something behind. A body, a weapon, a mistake. Roanoke left nothing, just a word and a question. Did they disappear, or did they simply stop being who they were? If you enjoy real mysteries like this, leave a like and don't forget to subscribe. It really helps Darklight to grow and gets these videos out to other people. Let me know what you think happened in the comments below. So, until next time, remember, question everything, keep safe. Toodles.